Here we are at the British Council garden party for His Royal Highness Prince Charles, and we're lucky enough to be speaking to Oscar Pistorius, who is the fastest man on no legs, as his book says. And I'm going to hand you over to him. He's going to tell you why he's looking forward to next year and what his dreams and aspirations are.
Thank you very much for joining us. Basically, next year is quite a big year, not only for myself, but for a lot of athletes that are going to be out trying to qualify for the Olympic and Paralympic Games. Our preparation has basically started this week, 8 to 9 months out. So busy with our winter training, which will consume the next 3 months. And this is probably one of the times in the season that are probably of the most vital and most important times. It's really where the hard work gets put in, the base work gets done, and just preparation for next year takes place. So I'm being based now in South Africa. The weather's great, and with my friends and family, it seems to be where I'm at my most happy. So it's pretty good for training. You know, being a South African and being an African, being able to represent your country on an international level is a phenomenal thing to do. It makes me extremely proud, and you know, they often see athletes from all across Africa competing on the world stage, and each guy does his best to promote his sport, but also his country, and I think that makes me extremely proud when I see this.
And Oscar, why are you looking forward to going to London?
I'm looking forward to going to London. It's going to be my third Paralympic Games and hopefully my first Olympic Games. I've qualified in the 400 metres for the Olympics. I've run one qualification time. I need to run one more time between January and June. London's done a huge task, or taken up a huge task when they won the bid for, as you often hear about the legacy that the London 2012 Games is going to leave with the International Inspiration project that they've got. We're off to Tanzania later this month with UNICEF, and the project goes about changing kids' lives mostly through sport around the world. A lot of work's been done through Africa, and I think they're really on their way. With just under a year out, there's still a lot to do, but I believe that the impact that they've had has been vital so far. So I'm excited for next year. I think it's going to be a special year. It's more than just about the competition. It's really about what that ethos of the Paralympic and Olympic movement has to offer, that's going to hopefully spread to more people than I've ever witnessed Olympic and Paralympic sport before.
Well, today is the 300 days to go to the Paralympics, and London 2012 is the first truly integrated games. They're terribly excited about the Paralympics at home. It's going to be a massive event, terribly exciting. What do you think about making sure that disability is incorporated, or ability through disability?
Yeah, I think you know, this is probably one of the very first Paralympic Games that LOCOG, the organising committee, have really tried to organise as its own organisation. It hasn't been our own event. It hasn't been a backspin of the Olympics. I've spent a lot of time chatting to Lord Seb Cohen, to Phil Craven, and these are guys that have done, have been at Paralympic sport and have been involved with Paralympic sport and organisation of Olympic sport for a very long time, and I think they know more than anybody else what next year is going to mean. UK is on a platform that they're going to be able to broadcast to far more nations than have ever been able to witness the Olympics before, and when people can see the high calibre of competition that's offered at the Paralympic Games, and the way that the athletes rise up to the occasion, these are hardcore sportsmen. They're not people that think of themselves as having disabilities. They think of themselves as hardcore sportsmen that train hard, prepare well, just like any other athlete, and able really just to overcome their disabilities and show that they're still focusing on their abilities in life. So this is extremely important, and that's probably one of the most exciting things for next year that I'm looking forward to. It's just that human spirit aspect that's going to come through, and I think more in the Paralympics than any else.
And what do you think it means to an athlete going to a city like London, where there's over probably 200 languages, so you can always find somebody who speaks your language, is part of your culture? London
is a place that I feel very much at ease, coming from South Africa and from Johannesburg, where we have a vast variety of different cultures and different languages that are spoken. It's that blessing of embracing the differences that really makes the city special, and London's pretty similar to that. It's a place that you can definitely settle in and find a community or people that understand the same heritage and history that you come from and that you have. And anybody who's going to come and visit London to watch the games, or any athlete that is going to come through, is going to find that community that's going to be supportive, hopefully, of them and backing them, and I think that's important in life, and I'm looking forward to that.
Oscar, last one, what are you looking forward to outside of the games? Is it the shopping? Is it going to watch other sport? Is it the culture, the history?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to, I've been to London quite a lot. I'm looking forward to, I guess just for the hype of the games. I've been to the Olympic Park and it's absolutely amazing. I think the work that they've done there, preparing world-class facilities for the sportsmen, is going to be phenomenal. But just the heritage, there's a lot of history when it comes to the UK and to Britain and to London. And that's definitely going to rub off. I know I've got a lot of guests that will be coming with me for the first time to the UK, and I can't wait for them to experience that. So I'm pretty excited. I mean, I've got my tour book out already of places I want them to go and see, and that's very special. It's iconic places, a lot of history and a lot of heritage, and I think that's going to rub off on the people that come there.
Well, thank you very much, Oscar. We wish you the best of luck.
Thank you very much.